a stadium with a reputation for producing one of the liveliest atmospheres in the English game. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Crystal Palace up against West Ham United.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Adama. And here's the Palace 11.
Well, the two central midfield players will be key today in this 5-2-3 formation. They need to dominate that area to allow their wing-backs to get forward and their front three to demonstrate their quality.
Clear statement of intent. Yellow card.
Yeah, setting the standard early with that decision.
And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, when you see it like that, their central midfield players look a little bit isolated. But I'm expecting the two fullbacks to push up to make it more of a 3-4-3. And I think we'll see a lot of positional rotation in this starting 11.
Well, a textbook interception. Will Hughes. And so it'll be a goal kick. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
Adama. High quality defending. And West Ham in a position of menace. To put them in front! Nicely saved. Will Hughes. And Hughes has it. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. But then the one that goes astray. Could catch them on the break. Oh, nice ball. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Adama. Beautifully weighted ball. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Determined defending. Wharton. Distributing it well. Oh, great vision. The ball back with West Ham now. Vicencio Somerville. Plenty of support here. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Adam Wharton. Will Hughes. Wharton. And Hughes has it. Tyrick Mitchell. And over the touchline for what will be a Palace throw. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, danger here. And the chance slips away. Adam Wharton. Is this the moment? Super challenge! Wow! Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Will Hughes. Really good challenge. Well, this could really help the cause. Splendid challenge, that.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Ismail Assar. Opportunity to go ahead. Thwarted by the post.
Well, that was a good effort. West Ham are knocking at the door here.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Will Hughes. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Opportunity. And so the first half has come to an end here at Selhurst Park. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
So back underway, the second half begins. Promising pass. Slight miscue in the final third. Horton. Good pass. He has time to play it over. Spot on with that tackle. Vicencio Somerville. Adam Horton. It's a good Palace move in the making. And passing it through. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ball with Diouf. Now with Somerville. Castellanos. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Adam Horton. Will Hughes. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Disappointing for Palace to give it away in that fashion. Possibilities for them to counter. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Munoz. Looking for the final pass that will open things up.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Well, spot on with that challenge. That might help them. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And he read it superbly. Jurgen Strand Larsen. Mitchell. That's a good-looking pass. Well, a touch too heavy there. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Tomasz Souček. Might lead to a chance. Top-class defending. Could catch them on the break. Good-looking cross. No defensive resilience there. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Getting right into his face. Kamada. Jefferson Lerma. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Ismail Assar. Oh, quick and slick.
Well, when they pass it like this, they're not easy to play against, that's for sure.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Really vital interception. Oh, tremendous vision. And he's clear as lines. West Ham recovering possession. Superb looking pass. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Kamada. Now with Lerma. Pass chiselled nicely. Could we see some late drama here? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, that was half a chance, I would say.
Ball with Diouf. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing at all to separate these two.